Hello and welcome to episode 4 of Buxton Barrow Man, where I go through Buxton's history and clean up the town at the same time. Today's episode is about Corbar Hill and of course the iconic cross that sits atop. The hill itself is made from sandstone and has a summit of 437 metres or 1,434 foot above sea level. The sandstone of Corbar is of high quality, and so a few quarries existed on the south and east side of the hill. The stone from these quarries were used locally and most notably in the construction of the town hall in the late 1880s. Also on the south side of the hill is Corbar Woods, Buxton's oldest woodland. There has been evidence of people using these woods for hundreds of years. In medieval times the woods were used for coppicing, which is essentially chopping trees down to the stump in order for it to regrow as a regular source of firewood and timber. There are also remains of a white coal pit, which is where dry coppice branches were burnt to provide high temperatures in order to smelt lead. Today Corbar Woods are very easy to access, and that is thanks to the path network known as the Swiss Walks, designed by Joseph Paxton in the 1800s. You might remember that name from the last video. He designed a lot in Buxton. When you follow the Swiss Walks up the hill, you will eventually arrive at the top of the woods, close to the summit and a short walk away from the iconic cross that looks over Buxton. Corbar Cross was gifted to the Buxton Catholics by the Duke of Devonshire in 1950 and placed atop the summit of Corbar Hill to mark the Holy Year. Since its erection, the cross hasn't always stood proudly above Buxton. In the 1990s it was painted pink as a prank, and in 2010 it was cut down in an act of protest against the Pope's visit to the UK. Thankfully a year later, a new 6-metre, 20-foot high, solid oak cross was donated and installed, but an indent in the iron fence still remains from the old cross's fall. If you'd like to visit the woods and Corbar Cross, I'll leave a link below to the most accessible point to enter. There are multiple walks up the hill, some steeper, with steps, others without and more gradual. Routes past the woodlands to the cross are not as accessible to everyone due to a steep hillside and a stile, so bear that in mind. I did also clean up this video, picking 3 wheelbarrows worth of rubbish from Heathgrove Skate Park, the Marketplace, Slopes, River Wye and the High Street. I hope you enjoyed. Until next time, ta-ra for now.